thing lit up green? Okay. So we kind of want to be right about here. See this? Imagine a circle right about here. If we get too close, it'll cut our heads off. If we get too far, we'll be too small. So come a little closer right over here. A little closer right there is good for you. This is where the circle is. Ready? Good. Perfect. So if you move forward or backwards, you have to make sure you maintain the gap in between your feet. At no time do you want to be here with your feet there. Stand with your feet here like this. No balance. Now get back in your stick with a wide stance. Now you can catch your weight. Remember how I said on your back foot there? Now when you go forward, it's step drag. Guess what it is to go backwards? Same thing, step drag. Yep. You have to maintain that big gap in between your feet. At no time can you let them get too close. The wider your gap of your stance is, the lower your center of gravity and the easier you can transfer weight between your feet. So the 6 and the 5, the uppercuts, some people, they'll throw them with like a 45-degree angle, almost like a hook. They're more detectable like that. An uppercut is a very dangerous punch because it comes from a blind angle, underneath, like 90 degrees. So you want your uppercuts to come straight from underneath. Ready? Perfect. Good. Good. Perfect. You messed up, but you kept throwing, and that's important. That's 4 punches. Let's try it slow. So it's 5, 2, 3, 2. Ready? 5, 2, 3, 2. Roll 2. Perfect. Good. So I'm going to show you the Floyd Mayweather shoulder roll. So it's kind of like, remember how I showed you the hook when you twist like that? You go 1, 2, twist like you're throwing a hook, but you don't have no hook. And then you come back with another 2. Let's try it. 1, 2, twist, other way. You twist this way, but you keep your eye on them, just like with the hook I was showing you. So 1, 2, yes, perfect. Again. Perfect. Again. Good. Now I'm going to show you the 1, 2, pull 2. It's 1, 2, and you lean back. It's the only time in boxing where you can lean back, and you fire the 2 again. Try it. Yes. Again. Perfect. Let's get 1, 2s to the bell. Chin down. Good. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Good. 1, 2, shoulder roll 2. Other way, yep. Good. Again. Good. Again. Now let's try the 1, 2, pull 2. Ready? Good. And you do the same little letter U at the end like that. Ready? Again. Good. Now we're going to go 1, 2, pivot 2. 1, 2, pivot 2. 1, 2. Good. Now we're going to go 1, pull 2. 1, pull 2. Ready? 1, pull 2. Again. 1, pull 2. Good. Right there. You messed up, but you kept going. That's what's important. Perfect. A little more angle at the end. Good. 1, pull 2. 1, 2, pull 2. 1, 2, shoulder 2. 1, 2, pivot 2. Good. 1, 1, 6. 6 is the right uppercut. 1, 1, 6. Ready? Good. Come back with the left hook after that. Good. Make sure that's on your cheek when you're hooking. A lot of times in boxing, you'll see 2 guys throw a hook at the same time. Whichever one has their hand here protecting is the one that don't get knocked out. So if we If we both throw a hook like this and my hand is down, your hand is up, what do you think's going to happen? I'm the one that's going to get rocked. You'll see it all the time. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and you keep your eye on me. You did good. As soon as you land at 3, I'm going to come with this hand. We're going to duck. Ready? 1, 2, 3, duck. While we're ducked, we're going to pivot before we stand up. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, duck. And then while we're ducked, we pivot. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. You got it. 1, 2, 3, duck, pivot, 2. Good. Again. 1, 2, 3, duck. You got it. 1, 2, 3, duck, pivot, 2. Good. Let's get 1, 2s to the belt. Ready? Start with the 1. Chin down. Switch that body. Good, good, good. Deep breath. All right, get in your stance. I want you to hit me with a jab right here. Harder. Right there, now hit me with the right hand. Harder. Right there. That's how hard I want you to hit me. All right? Now you can do whatever you want. Just don't try to aim for my shoulder. You don't get points for that. Don't try to aim for my gloves. Now sometimes I'm gonna block punches, but that don't mean you should be aiming for my gloves, all right? Now I might tap you a little bit like that. The more experience you get, and then when you get a mouthpiece, I'll gradually start hitting you to teach you to get used to getting hit. Good. This is that punch you're going to throw the most of. This punch has many jobs. It's your feeler outer punch. It's your measuring tool to figure out how close you got to be to land your power punch. It does a lot of jobs. Throw it a lot. Yep. You should have several different kind of jabs. You got your little popping jab. You throw that the most. You got like your medium jab. Then you got your power stepping jab. We have to put everything behind it. Then you got an up jab. There's a bunch of jabs. Good. Good jab. Good. Now you're throwing more. It's easier for me to dodge one at a time. Well, not when you throw multiples. Let me show you something. When I throw my jab, I want you to watch where my chin is. It's protected, not only by my shoulder, but by my right hand. I created like a barrier around it. Watch when I throw my right hand. Same thing. When I throw my hook, same thing. Throw your jab at me. Yeah, try to make that. See how you want your chin to kind of, yeah, like that. Try it. Yep. If you just throw it without that, like this, there's a chance I could get in there and have a landing spot for my right hand. But if you're here, throw the right hand down me. Try to hit me with it. Throw it. See how I'm rolling with it? That's that shoulder roll I was teaching you. Roll with mine. I'll throw your 2 after that. Ready? That's how you do it. Roll after that. Right there. Finish strong. 5 seconds. Good work. So on this one, we want to try to stay as close to this corner as possible. Ready? Now right now you're throwing everything from one spot. It would be very easy for me to just throw and probably hit you because you're not moving. Remember the pivot I showed you? That allows you to change directions. I want you to come over here and stay right here. I got you trapped on the ropes right here. There's basically 3 spots that you attack from. There's the obvious one right in front of you, and there are these 2 off to the side right here. So come here and get in this corner right about here. You're trapped in the corner, right? So I'm attacking you from the normal spot. Now I'm going to go to another spot. I use a roll to get over here to the other spot. I'm going to come back to the original spot. I use a roll there. I'm going to come over to this side by using a pivot. Now I'm over here. I use rolls and pivots to change in between these spots so I'm just not standing there from one spot. That one's easy to figure out. Now you try and see if you can keep me in this corner. Good. Now you never just want to walk from one spot to the other because you probably get hit. But if you use rolls to get there and pivots to get there also, they're kind of interchangeable. Good. Now you don't want to pivot too far. Do like a big pivot. Like I can literally, you can pivot yourself right onto the ropes into a bad situation. So you want to keep that in mind. Good. Good, you cut me off. So if we're boxing, back up a little bit. If we're boxing and you get me to back myself into this corner right here. So if you apply pressure, like come attack me like right here, where do you think I'm likely to go? That way. So knowing that, you put pressure, but not too much to where when I go this way, you're already over there. You squeeze me that way for a reason. It was all part of your plan. Yeah. So you want to try to set up attacks like that. If you weren't planning on doing that, you just come hit right there. You're gonna squeeze me out this way or that way every time. Box. You gotta try to hit me with that. Right hand, he's hurt. Can he finish him? Good. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. Good. Your chin's up like this. Keep it down. Okay? Good work. The 12th and final round for the heavyweight championship of the world. I must break you. Use your angles, get creative. You now move to a new spot, so you're not throwing everything from one spot. Good. You got a good right hand. If something don't work, you can't just go freeze out there. You got to make it part of this perpetual body twist. Sometimes you'll miss with this, but then you have this to come back, and if you miss with that, you see that? Right. Each one loads the next, so you don't just stay there. Sometimes you have to aim for where a guy's head is likely to be, or maybe even sometimes a foot past where his head actually is, because if he steps back, then you're always short. So you might have to punch through the target sometimes, not just at it. There you go. Good. See how you went out of your way to block that? Let your stance, just block it. Now fire the two. The two. You see that? See how it sets it up? Yeah, but throw it straight. What's the fastest way to get from point A to point B in the world? A straight line, right? That holds true to boxing too. Any punch that goes around like this or like this takes longer than one straight like that. Straight punches are the best in boxing. They get there sooner. They're undetectable. Or way more undetectable than one like that or like that. Ready, box. Good. Put them together, put them together. He's hurt. Can he finish him? Coach tries to tie him up. Right hand. Body shot. Coach with a body shot. Jab. He turns away. His eyes hurt. He smells blood. He shows signs of weakness. Coach is jumping on him. Right hand. His eyes again. He's showing it. You can't show me that I hurt you because now I'm just going to jump on you. When your eyes hurt, you got to act like it ain't hurt. When you're tired, you got to act like you ain't tired. When you're rocked, you got to act like you're fine. Good. A lot of boxing is acting. Right hand. Right hand. Pull counter, nice. Good work.